right now, right here. What do we have it? This is my...
All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Picture this minimalist scene for a second. You've got a blank white journal sitting on a desk. The room is completely silent, and there's a pink fountain pen right there, uncapped and ready to go. Today, we're not just kicking around some passing concept. We're actually establishing a governing law, a foundational principle that will completely reshape your operating system. We call it the law of the conduit. So, let me ask you, why are you so exhausted? If you're a creator, a founder, or any kind of leader, I know you feel this one intimately. But I'm going to tell you something that might actually surprise you and, well, maybe hit a little close to home. Your deep exhaustion, it isn't from a lack of capacity. You aren't utterly tired because you're doing too much. You are exhausted because you are holding too much.
And that brings us straight to the root of all this exhaustion. You see, the modern marketplace basically operates like a massive network of rushing rivers. But the problem is, so many of us are trying to function as closed-off reservoirs right in the middle of it. When you try to act like a storage tank in an environment that is literally designed for constant dynamic flow, it drains your energy in ways you don't even consciously realize.
There's actually a really powerful phrase for this exact phenomenon: the weight of withheld obedience. Take a second and just think about that phrase. That heavy pressure you feel in your chest, that constant low-grade anxiety kind of just thrumming in the background, it's not the stress of the future, it's actually the stagnant weight of your unreleased ideas. It's the heavy pressure of all the things you were meant to let go of a long, long time ago.
So, to fix this, we have to completely rewire how we view our intellectual and spiritual assets. You can't just recognize the weight you're carrying, you literally have to fundamentally change the core mechanism of how you hold your value. We need a totally new mindset. Let's contrast the reservoir with the river. The reservoir mindset survives by, well, holding on. It gathers and protects knowledge out of this deeply ingrained fear of depletion. This fear that if you actually share your best ideas, you won't have anything left for yourself. But the river? It operates entirely differently. A river survives by moving. It flows out of a profound trust in its source, knowing for sure that, as it releases water, more is always going to be provided.
And this naturally brings us to stagnation. Stagnation happens the exact moment essential resources and information get trapped. The second they aren't allowed to flow freely, decay instantly begins. Now, this modern stagnation basically shows up in three primary forms, and we really need to diagnose which one is currently infecting your workflow.
First up, we have creative stagnation. These are the intellectual assets you've poured your absolute heart into, but for whatever reason, they just never see the light of day.